All right, let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready
Let's
to get
move.
yelled
Let's
at.
move on to the best club in MLS history. Yeah,
This
this
should
is
be
an
fun.
easy one. This is an easy one, and I know you're gonna have maybe one different.
Oh, we'll
Luis
see.
Robles, Luis Robles, Iron Man, save of the years. Many people's honorable mention for goalkeeper of the decade. Done. BWP, GOAT, Red Bull top goal scorer, most goals in a season at one point, fastest player to 100 goals. Done. Dax McCarty, best captain in RBNY history, at least since I've been watching. Did all the dirty work nobody wanted to do. Really good defensive mid, great distributor of the football, really great leader. Not much that you didn't love about him. Thierry Henry, GOAT, all time, forever, best player who's ever stepped on an MLS pitch. And that's not up for argument. Everything that he did was effortless between scoring off direct off corners, turns, touches, finishes, running at players. I literally cannot think of anybody. I know I said this before. I cannot think of anybody in this league who has made it look as effortless as Thierry Henry has. I don't think Carlos Vela is on his level. I think it goes Henry, Vela, and then I don't care who else you put there. Nobody made it look as easy as Thierry did.
Well, I would probably agree with you that nobody's been as talented as Henri has been to play in MLS. Like Vela may put up better numbers, but he's not nearly the player Henri was.
And like I said, I'm not talking numbers. I'm just saying who made it look easy. If Henry put the work ethic that Carlos Vela did, Henry would have Vela numbers. Henry
Yeah,
didn't care.
no,
Henry
it
did
was
this
it was the end of the career.
in his free time. Yeah, in his free, he's like, oh, I'll just go play a quick game of footy, and then would just do ridiculous things. Easily one of my favorite players of all time. And I wish we could find somebody. I don't care how much money we have to spend. I wish we could find somebody who could do it like
Maybe someday, eventually.
that. All right, hit me.
I had one difference from you,
I
and
figured you might.
I I feel like you might give me a hard time about it,
Okay.
but so I have Robles, I have BWP, I have Henri as well. I did not put Dax though. I have Dax as an honorable mention, but I didn't put Dax. I went with Jesse Marsh instead.
I knew. See, again, I don't have an issue with that because if I was thinking coaches, he'd be there too.
Yeah, I mean he led if he was I think in charge for 4 seasons, three of which you finished top of the East, all of which were in the playoffs, two supporter shields, and he got a well-deserved move to coach in Europe now, where he's also killing it.
It would be
He's
great
a
if he could come
fantastic
back
coach.
though.
I
It'd be
mean,
great if he could
you
come
could
back.
see the difference now with how much you guys complain about Chris Armas
I
versus like
love
when you
Chris. He's
had
a good
just
dude, but he makes some decisions, man, that are like, ooh, okay,
yeah.
that's how we're going, huh? All right,
Yeah,
cool.
so Dax was a
Um,
little. I had a couple other honorable mentions too. I put Kamar Lawrence as another honorable mention. I feel like he definitely
I'm okay
deserves
with
a
that.
shout, possibly, because he was so good for them for a few years. And then I also had Sasha in there too, Sasha Question.
Yep.
I don't think he
Yeah.
would
I
make
mean,
it, but I think he's an honorable mention.
absolutely. I mean, listen, and I don't, and it'll sound kind of homery. We genuinely had one of the best teams in the decade that didn't change. Our team, for the most part, year in and year out, came back exactly the same unless somebody retired. So I need to get a glass of water soon. Gosh.
Which I feel like is rare
Um,
nowadays.
yeah, which is extremely rare. But that's why we were so good, is because we kept coming back with the same players, the same play style, and the same ideas to go at them. And you can flip a ton of people in there. You could put Kamar in there. You could put Sasha in there. You could put Mike. You could probably put Tim Cahill in there. I wouldn't. You could put him as an honorable mention, I think. But just players like that would constantly come in. You could put Joel Impera in there, but he kind of left a few years in. You could put Lloyd Sam in there. You could put so many different players because there was just literally it was like 4 or 5 years straight of just ass kicking from the same players and nobody could figure it out. I miss those days.